Hi, welcome to a brand new video of the Target Individual Program, the Target Individual Experience. So, I did a Facebook Live video. It's about 2 hours and I think 18 or 20 minutes long. And I guess they must have looked at the video because 2 hours, 2.5 hours later, um, my neighbor upstairs just again started dropping objects above me. Okay, and again, if you hear the knocking on the floor, but it's been constant for the past, I would say, 10 minutes now. Okay, uh, dropping heavy stuff on the floor above me, then constantly knocking on the floor. Also, as soon as I picked up my phone to do the recording, they started with the sirens. Okay, whoop. Again, very subtle, very low volume, right? And so I did a Facebook live, just talking about different issues. Particularly, there's a book that I have. It's called "How White Folks Got So Rich," and it talks about how they've created a system which they can um, profit off of our negative condition, off of our pain, off of our uh, health. All these things is incorporated within the system of white racism that a lot of us don't really quite understand. And I talked about Ferguson and how the whites used the town and county municipality to basically rob people, rob black people, giving them tickets for, little things like jaywalking, loitering, stuff like that, and how the black population in Ferguson, they set up this system to where, through the municipalities, right, that the black residents were actually funding the middle class, the upper middle class and middle class white people who lived in the suburb. Again, this stuff has been fully documented, very well studied, and they were getting away with it for a long time, right? Until the Justice Department had to do an investigation to find out exactly what they were doing, And this has happened. This has happened all over across America, right? In small cities, big cities, small towns, large towns, where they use the court system, the municipality, the judicial system to basically rob people of color of their money. Okay, it's a very intricate racketing scheme that they've created. Okay, so this is one thing that they don't like. They don't like when people speak the truth, when people expose what it is that they're doing. They do not like that, and they will tend to try to silence you, to shut you up in any way possible. Okay, and I talked about how they were weaponizing just things. I talked about the black farmers. How black farmers, they stole their land. Over 20 something million acres of land stolen from black farmers to the tune of over 300 and what is it, $30 billion, right? In today's estimate, and they said that that's a conservative figure, so it could be even more, right? So it could be even double that, okay? And it's to control, to take away the things that the people need in order to have and eat healthy food, to buy and eat healthy food. This is why in our community we don't have uh, grocery stores that basically sell healthy products for us to eat. But within our community, you'll see a lot of fast food chains, fast food restaurants, Chinese restaurants, stuff like that. And what that does is that because we work so hard that we don't have time to really cook all the time, so we end up buying fast food, which leads to obesity, which lead to um, health issues, hypertension, heart disease, those sort of things, diabetes. These things are all related. They are making us sick so they can profit off of us through the healthcare system also. Okay, so we got to understand that. All right, so they don't like it when you speak the truth, and this is why they get a little bit upset with me. you know, So they'll use my upstairs neighbor to come and just drop stuff loud on top of my head. Sometimes where it's very, very, it's you kind of jump because it affects your nerve, right? And I talk about how they continuously cause us trauma, okay, so that we can remain on focus and we can develop mental illnesses, um, and to also, just weaponize uh, everything against us, okay, and not just as TIs, okay. I'm talking about me as being a black person, right? And they don't like that. Anybody that speaks the truth, anybody that begin to realize and understand their program, and the TI program is part of a system that they set up as a caste system, okay? And part of that is through the experimentation, non-consensual human experimentation. And those who expose it are basically treated like the caste system in India, okay? But America also has a caste system, and it's in the shape of a class system, really, but it's somewhat different, right? So you'll have your gatekeepers, okay, and those that play ignorant to the truth. Though they're fine, as long as they don't buck the system, as long as they don't fight against the system, that's fine. But for those who want to change things for the better, they're attacked. Okay, so and again, just hit up the police siren when I said, for those who want to change things within the system. You know, there you go. So we know for the large part what the law enforcement is all about. Okay, it's about protecting the elites and carrying out uh, trauma-based mind control programs on black people. Okay, to traumatize us and to keep us unfocused, to keep us afraid, to keep us in to keep us developing mental illness based on trauma. Okay, so when you understand that, as also as a TI, okay, when you understand that you can uh, see what's really happening on the broader scale, not just within your experience personally, but on a much wider scale. That's for me as a black person. I don't know about anybody else, but I can see how they've used this program, especially the psychological aspect of this program, on a lot of the majority of my people. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys in the next video.